I try to think of a defining moment with Shawniece. It's so difficult because every day with this girl is a defining moment. She surprises me every day.
Hi, my name is Shawniece Gause. I am from Baltimore, Maryland, and I am excited to be getting married on May 19th, 2018.
My name is Bradley Whitted from Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm excited to marry Shawniece Gause.
We met in high school, 10th grade in our chemistry class, and kind of just maintained a friendship throughout the years. Started dating towards the end of college, a little bit, went out a few times. Things didn't get serious until 2015, pretty much.
Who came on to who first? I definitely say it was Shawniece.
So, I like to say that in high school, he liked me, but towards the end, I definitely tried to keep in touch with him more so, but he is the one who asked me to go out, so kind of a mix.
Who shops more? Definitely Shawniece. If you go to our house, you'll realize that there is a whole room dedicated to her clothing.
So who's more of the shopaholic? It would definitely have to be me. Everything. He's more of a saver. I like to spend clothes, shoes, food. Ooh, who takes the longest to get dressed? I would have to say me, but I have to, because I take a long time, I get my stuff ready like the night before, the day before, or whatever it is that we have to do. However, Bradley changes clothes a million times before we go out to do anything.
Who takes longer getting dressed? Once again, that's Shawniece. I can throw on pants in about 5 minutes, so she can throw on a sock in about 20 minutes.
When did I know he was the one? So I got all 4 of my wisdom teeth out probably about 9 months or so into our dating, and he pretty much moved in to take care of me for an entire week, making sure I took all my meds, made me food, or got whatever I needed, and I pretty much knew then like he was going to be the person that I wanted to spend my life with.
Man, there's a lot of times where she did some selfless things for other people. So the way she cherishes family, I think that was one big thing for me. The way she stuck up for her mom and her brothers, I think I saw someone who I can start my own family with.
In terms of cleaning, I definitely am the cleaner. We actually made a deal when we moved that he would do the cooking and I would do the cleaning. So it's all me.
I feel like a lot of people don't know that Shawniece is hilarious. She's actually funnier than me, and a lot of people say I'm funny. It's the way she delivers anything she's about to say, any statement. There's just a certain, I don't know, a nuance, je ne sais quoi. The way she says things, it just makes me laugh so hard. I think she doesn't know how funny she is, and that's what makes her funny.
A unique moment that showed Bradley's strength that really stood out to me. Besides taking care of me with my teeth, I did learn, that he is definitely a source of strength when I feel weak. For example, I had a situation where my grandfather had a heart attack and it seriously hurt me. But he was able to, step up and be my emotional support when I needed him to, and I really appreciated that. Having someone there who doesn't understand necessarily what I'm going through, but can be there for everything that I need at the moment.
I think it was her ambition. If you look at her resume, she's Towson graduate, she's a nurse, she's an RN going for her master's right now. This girl doesn't stop. She was living in an apartment on her own pretty much. She was doing it all. She had goals, she had a plan, she knows what she wants to do, and I really like that.
I think Bradley's defining moment to make me his wife probably just comes from the way I treat him. He's told me before, that he's never felt loved in a relationship the way that I express it. So I think that's one thing. Also, I have a good relationship with his family. His mother loves me, so I think that also helps with the situation. But Bradley is one, he doesn't really express his emotions too much. And when he really started opening up to me about certain things, I knew, this was something that he wanted long term also.
My defining moment where I knew I wanted to make Shawniece my wife, I think was my first birthday of us that we shared together. She did this whole big thing, production. She kind of knew I didn't really like that, but just the intent behind it, what she did for me, was something I hadn't experienced with anyone before. I mean, my family in particular, or at least my mother, my father and we're not really huge on birthdays. I'm not a child, so I don't really want cake right now. And some people like cake, I don't know. But she's really into birthdays, and that was like one of the major differences we noticed early on. That wasn't really a negative, it was just something quirky. So she rented a hotel. She got me this huge red velvet cake, and I told her that I really liked red velvet. And it was kind of like a one-off thing. I didn't really think too much about it, but the cake was red velvet, it was beautiful, and it was the first time someone had done something like that for me, other than like my parents or like my close friends. The first time definitely a girlfriend had done something like that for me.
Bradley, marrying you means marrying my best friend. Truly someone who I know has my back no matter what the situation or circumstances, someone who wants the same things out of life that I do. I'm looking very forward to walking down the aisle and seeing you on our wedding day and building the rest of our life together.
Shawniece Gause, Shawniece Janae Gause. I'm so excited to start another journey, another first. I'm excited to marry you, excited to start our life together. I love you.
So I thought your defining moment was not necessarily a moment, but more of a feeling that I love you more than anybody else has ever loved you, in the way I show it, and also that your mother loves me.
Okay, so I'll tell you my real defining moments. The defining moment for me was our first birthday together for me. And you bought me the cake at the hotel and everything like that.
Yeah.
That was really sweet. But then I thought about it a little bit more, and I was like, oh man, there's not just one moment, it's every moment with you. Every moment is a defining moment.
I love you.
I love you too. So Shawniece is royalty to me. She's beautiful, she's smart and all that. I wanted to think of a way to just show how elegant she is. And I just thought of this idea. Gauntlets, wanted to incorporate that into it because that's one thing that brought us together. Our mascot for high school was the knight. And they're this whole knight, castle, and this whole theme kind of goes together. The throne, the gauntlets, and everything like that. It shows her elegance. It relates back to our meeting, our origins. I think it was like a nice way to bring everything together in one perfect message, tied up with a nice bow.